Hello gang, how's it going? So we are, well, I don't know if anyone saw, but I hit 1500 finally, so this is the start of a road to 1600. I hit 1500 and I was like, we're never gonna, no, 1600 is not doable. And then I was 1545 and I went the wrong end of Turkey, otherwise I would have been like 1560 or something. But I haven't really played that much competitive since then. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. I think this is a little bit skewed because it says 625th and then UK is 19th. And I was 22nd, so I don't actually think I am top 20. I mean, it'd be sick if I am. That would be absolutely unreal. Yeah, no, I don't trust that. We'll see. I think maybe just because it's the start of a week and I haven't played. I don't know. Or maybe we're a top 20 player in the UK. Who knows? We'll see. Sorry, I was just eating an apple. So I'm healthy. Europe. I've pretty much strictly been playing NMPZ because it's hard to get a game now in the queue. I've unranked pretty much. Is this Europe? This feels pretty. I mean, we've got back of the car, but it feels pretty American. But I'll trust it. But I might be a little rusty actually, because as I've said, I haven't really been able to play that much unranked stuff. Or maybe this is just a hard round. It feels pretty American, but I think I shouldn't trust that, and I should go. I honestly do not know. I'm honestly hedging middle because I have no idea. Sound Croatia. The vibes were kind of right, I guess. It was a hedge, but also with, with thought-ish behind it. Got Nigeria. That hill there. Don't know. Either way, we should be pretty safe, I think. Yeah, I'd maybe go near close to Port Harcourt-ish. But yeah, we were playing pretty well. I mean, 1600, is it doable? Probably. Will it take a while? Yes. Definitely. And I think that might be my peak. But I've been playing quite well. I've started just... Apologies, I don't know why I decided to eat an apple while doing this. But, I've just started, like, not spamming duels the whole time. You know, being able to play unranked offline stuff is pretty sick, because it means that if I'm like, okay, I'm not playing that well right now, I can sort of just take a step back rather than being, the usual addict that I was. I can still get my duels fixed, but without losing too much ELO. Okay, I definitely thought that was north on that, but fair enough. Trickiest round. We got another one, right? Hold up. Yeah, and this might be in and around the same place. I'd probably go, yeah, maybe Goyash token teams on this, to be honest. Am I just being fooled because of the last round? Not entirely sure, but I'll go. Okay, that was where I had it before. Damn. We've got Arge, and it's pretty southern Arge, I'd say. Sorry, something just fell down. This room is a tip Gab's doing her wreath making stuff. So if you can see the floor, it's yeah. I mean, it's a tip anyway in that house, but more so right now. We do, yeah. I do kind of want to go quite for, just because of how it looks, sort of desolate. It looks almost. Really should have been scanning for something more. Any roads around here? Because this is sort of what I'm thinking. Santa Cruz, maybe Maybe go further up near Chubut, actually. There's a bit more to it over there. Because we'd be seeing sort of like this stuff, wouldn't we? Because this is 1.5 damage. It's a decent amount of points to be taken here. Oh, could it actually be further north? I suck at ones like this, honestly. Maybe it is. I'll just go Chubut as a sort of hedge. So I'm a bit scared. But it could be like Nuquin. They are far south. Maybe I have completely. They're in Tierra del Fuego. That was pretty much where I had it. Pretty much where I had it. But I was, last minute, I doubted myself. Bad switch. US, right? Nope, Finland. I thought this over here looked pretty American, but we've got the sign with T at the end. The Finnish prefix, is it? I'll go a bit further north, yeah. Nice, good stuff. Probably could have won if I'd have not switched, but it's fine. Does that have a border? We got that. I'd probably say. Hold up. Is that Poland then? With red and white. Nope, Denmark. I think that's game. No, it's not. Okay, fair enough. GG. Yeah, I don't know the chevrons. Damn. And we've got southern US. Yeah, I'd probably say quite far south. Not quite far south, but you know what I mean. Like here-ish, maybe. Banger of a guess from them there. Ugh, annoying. I mean, hell of a guess, to be honest. Just unreal. So that's, I mean, we boo-booed on that one. What did I mean, that, yeah, but I just don't know I don't know all my European chevrons, which is my fault entirely. But a good guess from them there. I mean, I really do need to swap up. I mean, 2.2 times 1.5 probably could have potentially have won there if I'd have, well, I mean, if I'd pulled off a 5k, but I don't know why I switched, to be honest. And then that's just yeah. That's the level we're at. But apart from that, we played a pretty decent game, I think. The two Brazils are a bit rough, but we go again. Only lost 10 odd ELO, so that's fine. Back against the same opponent. You love to see it. This is one of us, I'd say. We've got cows. They're pretty much everywhere. Could that be a dual language sign? Could be. Scotland or Ireland. Do I see? Can't you see anything on there? No, it could be Wales still. One of them. I'm gonna hedge a little bit of everything and go here. that was a hedge of everything. Like that wasn't. Again, a well thought out hedge, but yeah, a complete and utter hedge. Rooney, Mexico, right? Is it? Hold up. I'd say so. Blue car. The sun is there. It feels pretty sort of. These here particularly feel pretty sort of more North American rather than South. So I'll go somewhere bearish. Nice sound, good stuff. I think they misread the sun. let's not completely ruin this now. In South Africa, right? We haven't got the thing. Oh no, is that going that way? Is it just Namibia? That's point angle to the left, which is Namibian, but I am scared of the blurrish. No, we're fine. I mean, I did just click middle, but I was, yeah. Come on now, please. India, this feels so like over here. Feels so Bangladeshi. We've got the Assam palms. It might even actually be Assam, to be fair. I might have completely messed up. Yeah. Oh man, that's so winnable there. I don't know why I went too quick. There were Assam palms and I just threw it down there because I didn't think. We could definitely, absolutely, well, with a 5k we could have won. Damn. And now, okay, we are on mainland, it's fine. So that's the kind of sort of like, the levels now. It's like, I can't just be like, right, it's quick, I know the general vicinity. I've got to like, know what am I doing there? What am I doing there? I've got to, you know, properly think about every single guess, and yeah. Don't know why I switched on that. Maybe. I'm panicking because I know I should have won by now. We got US. Got front plate. I'd go northeast. I'd go. Could be in Ohio. Wait, do they use France? I can't remember. We've got a sticker on that there, but it shouldn't be. What's it called? These two. I'd go further over here, but we do have a front plate. Maybe I'll go in Ohio. Don't think Ohio has front plates. Going further over that way. Nice. Sound. Okay, we're good. We're good. It's fine. Kind of got away with it, but the East Coast vibe was correct. It's fine. Whenever I have a massive lead going into multis, I just like start to shit it, and I'm like, you know, I could bottle this. One sec, I'm just actually going to check that I am recording audio. Yeah, we are good. Sometimes the mic just sort of like disconnects itself. But yeah, fair. Nice, decent little win there. We should be in... I'd maybe say Ireland on this. I mean, it could be Wales, but the houses feel pretty... It shouldn't be Scotland, I don't think. The houses feel... Yeah, sort of over that way. If it is Wales, I'd say it's more like north up here, potentially. But I think I will just go Ireland. Did see a map of all the small cam that's been released, which was very, very nice. Not that... I mean, I remember some of it, but it's good to know the general gist and vicinity of where everything is. Because I'm not really that up to date. South Africa should be south. Should be. I've seen stuff like this before. I don't think it's all the way over close to. Sorry, I should move the mic closer. Close to Cape Town. Yeah, I'd maybe go somewhere in here. Yeah, Beaufort West. Probably more gettable, actually. I think, again, that's what I was talking about before, where I sort of, the minute differences now, of just sort of throwing it down and being like generally there. Probably think about it a bit better at times. This, though, this though can suck a fat one. to eloquently put it. I feel like we're further over this side. It could be like this, potentially, I think, or it could just be over here. My first thought, though, was over more Nova Scotia. However, no, I should stick with my gut, I think. Oof. They're a bit freaky. This here is very northern, though, looking. That was, yeah. The other thing that I was considering was down there, and I got confused. That was a good guess from my opponent. That's why the trees in the distance were a bit more southern, weren't they? I just ignored them. We are. Can't read what that says. Some, forgive me, but some shithole in the hilly bit of England. Or Wales. We go somewhere in and around here. Nice, yeah. Disley. Apologies to anybody from Disley. Not for the offence, but the fact that you have to live there. We have Romania, is it? Hold up. Put that there. Should be, yes. And did play the Romania map yesterday for the daily challenge. Absolutely terrible it. Maybe I'll go a bit south. Nice. Paid off. Yeah, that Canada guess on the US was bad for me. Couldn't get Nova Scotia out of my head for some reason, but the trees off in distance were definitely southern. We got Nigeria. But again, good guess from my opponent, I'm just coping. Probably say a bit more north. Maybe we go sort of like, hello. I was I was in Sunderland the other day, working, and someone honest to God walked past doing this with like a Sainsbury's bag on their head, and I was like, what a queen. Like, incredible techers, honestly. Like, how can the racists see that and be like, oh yeah, like, multiculturalism is bad? I walk down the street and someone's doing that, and I'm like, this is sick, bro. Get a grip. Anywho, the party political broadcast is over. We're gonna go somewhere in Ireland, I think. Damn, they're exactly the same place. It was hills along that coast, so yeah. We've got Vietnam. There are spikes on the roofs, so I'd probably go a bit further north, yeah. I've got Trousseau, Gonga. Does this feel north? Yeah, maybe got hills. Sort of a built-up-ish area. I mean, all I'm really going off is that, really. Can I see a pole or anything? Not really. How far north can I go? 3 times damage. Because it doesn't overly feel like up this bit. So maybe I go here. They think they're doing the same. But yeah, it feels sort of a bit further south, honestly. Without the spikes on the roofs. Oof. Damn. Okay, bad switch from them. Nice win, to be fair. Trust the spikes on the roofs. Vibes gut wise, I never would have gone there. just getting confused, or was I? I was on 1445. No, I was on no, that was it. I was on 1520 odd. Doesn't matter. It was I was looking at this. So one more win and we get a highest ever ELO. Apologies. I thought maybe I'd like started a game or something and lost it without playing. But yeah, 1543, very nice against Van again. US. Hopefully let's not mess it up like we did last time, but we did get away with it a little bit. Probably say like Midwest-ish. We got lots of corn. Do we just pop a little Iowa down? Pop a little Southern Iowa? We'll pop a little Southern Iowa. Missouri, but we're closer. Yeah, their guess was actually a lot better because it felt a bit too hilly, a bit too warm for that bit of Iowa, I think. We've got Argentina. We've got massive mountains to the west, so pretty much a major giveaway for, well, the whole of the west of Argentina. You've got the Andes running all the way down. Well, yeah, it should still be the Andes. I don't know where Andes start and Patagonia begins, but yeah, somewhere around Mendoza-ish. We don't have anything to the north though, but I imagine that's just the cloud covering that, so. They got Chile, but nice guess from us. Yeah, with the big discerner between Chile and Argentina is which side of you you've got the massive, freaking mountains next to. This should be Brazil, again, lots of that plant. I don't want to say what it is. I know it by sight, but I don't know what name it is, so I'll go a bit further south maybe. That area, yeah, that's my standard. I need to get better at figuring out where it is in there, but it's going to be somewhere around here. Then we have this Vietnam as well. I think it is. Right. I would... Okay, we don't really have much to go off here. That feels like it's not a holy pole. Well, that's definitely not a holy pole, but... yeah, I think those ones exist pretty much a bit of everywhere, so maybe we just slam it down in the middle. It's a wise choice. There was nothing really to saying anything about it being north or south, so middle's the one to go for. A bit lucky, I guess you could say, but I think this is Colombia, is it? Not Mexico. Unsure though. This definitely saying something. Is it saying Colombia? Maybe. It was nice. Again, click middle there. I probably should have clicked middle because, as I said before, nothing much really to go off there. So, yeah. Indo, we've got that. Don't know. It's lots of that. Even. I think maybe the reason why I've been cooking so much is because I haven't had any Indo to deal with. And I suck at the country. That's a good guess from them there. I mean, I got Kalimantan. I went the wrong part of Kalimantan, but yeah, very good guess from them there. We've got Achterberg. It's Germany. It's northern Germany, I believe. Flat. How far north can I go? Anything on here? No. Yeah, I mean, I think I go north, but not too north, just in case it's middle. Again, good guess from them. I was kind of scared of over here a bit maybe, but yeah. Pretty bad. We've got Brazil. We've got lots of... sort of Amazonian looking ones. We've got big hills. Like palms. I find these in Amazon, in like Acre and stuff. Where's the sun? There. I think it could be like We've got hills. I'm not sure on this. We also have a support on the pole, which is a little freaky. I don't know. I'm going para. Okay. It was actually in Tocantins, which does make sense for the no pole. I don't know if there's no support on the pole, I mean. But at least I'm going to go over here. And we have plus Chile. Okay. Let's assume we're in Chile. And I'd assume we are quite close to Santiago. I'd say it's sort of dry, but not too dry. Not sort of like blazing out of Camry. We've got a biggish road, which suggests we're going into one of the major cities. Bit of shrubbery as well, so probably findable. Is it a divided highway? Yes. Okay. We should not scan Colombia for it. We should scan Chile. San Felipe, Los Andes, no. I mean, that's sort of what I'm thinking, is in and around there-ish, but they're going to be scanned. That doesn't line up at all. I'm not really a scanner. Oh. I mean, if that was a bit more of a nicer angle. What? No, I don't think so. Then that would be fine. But what about like, because this is a double. It's a divided highway. Which am I on this? Get in there, man! We found it. I mean, it's on that bit of the road. Nearly even 5k'd it. That's a banger of a guess there. And that's just, again, before, what I would have done was just thrown it down here, which still would have been fine. But sick that actually, you know, I went through the effort to actually try and find the road and try and find the highway. It's on the Pan American. Fair enough. What a guess, man. What a guess. I mean, it would have been better if I'd actually found the 5k, but sick. I will leave it there. 1560, boys. Maybe this will be like the shortest series of all time, because that's 3 wins away or so. 3 or 4 wins away from 1600. Mental. Start booking your tickets to the World Cup, boys. No, that's a joke. I completely know my level and no. But sick though.